Welcome to Easy Title 7. For this major release, we're proud to introduce an exciting new feature, translation. Without switching away from the Easy Titles program, you can now generate automatic translations to a number of different languages, keeping the original text segmentation and timecodes ready for you to review and apply quality control. But before we talk about automatic translation, we should first go over multiple tracks, which are a powerful new feature designed to streamline several common use cases in the industry, including translation and accessibility. Up until now, each Easy Titles project could have no more than 2 subtitle tracks, a main track and an optional secondary track. We have changed this starting on Easy Title 7. Now you can have any number of tracks. If you go to File, Multiple Subtitle Tracks, Manage Subtitle Tracks, you'll see this dialog box where you can find all of the tracks in your project. To create a track, just click New. You can also delete a track or create an exact copy of it with the Duplicate button. Each track can have its own name and input language. For instance, you can have one track for each translation language, or perhaps specific tracks for SDH or forced narratives, or even a combination of these, or any other use case that fits into your workflow. Please note that the language specified here only changes the spelling language for new subtitles, without affecting the ones already on the track. You can change the spelling language for existing subtitles in Tools, Language, Set Language, just as before. To edit a track's name and input language, just double-click the appropriate cell. You can also click on Settings to edit the name and language. Click on this checkbox to override the project settings and set specific parameters for this track alone. Back in the Manage Subtitle Tracks dialog box, click Import to load a track from any subtitle file or Easy Titles project, and click Export to save the selected track to any supported format. You can use these drop-down menus to select which of these tracks will be used as the main track and the optional secondary track on the timeline. Finally, we have this checkbox, Preview and export both tracks. If this is on, Easy Titles will attempt by default to export both active subtitle tracks to the same file, if the file format supports that. If you don't want that to happen, you can either disable the checkbox or set the secondary subtitle track to none. In the timeline, you will see each track identified with a number, which is the order of the track in the multiple tracks list. As of now, only 1 or 2 tracks can be made visible in the timeline, but the ability to view more tracks is in the works for a future release. Click the gear icon to change the settings for that track, and use the drop-down menu to select the track, create a new one, import, or export. Finally, you can link the subtitle tracks. When 2 or more subtitle tracks are linked, certain changes to one track will be applied to the other linked tracks. This includes timecode changes, subtitle inserts, deletes, merges, splits, and any formatting or positioning that applies to the subtitle as a whole. Additionally, if you set certain formatting controls, such as italics, underline, or color, to an entire subtitle line, this will also affect the other linked tracks. You can choose to link just the main and secondary tracks, or all the tracks in the project. All of these commands are also available in the timeline menu, under the second track and main track submenus, as well as a section to configure track linking.